Hello students, how are you? Welcome to Mahdi English School. Myself Nilofer Miss and my subject is mathematics. And my dear students, this video is for the students of class 2. So my dear students, are you all ready to attend this online session, online lecture? Are you ready with the book and notebook and pencil also into your hand? So you have to do revision, you have to write all the things which I learn to you, I'll teach to you. You have to write down all the things into your rough book, and if the things of the textbook exercise, you have to note down it into the fair book also. So students, as we start our lecture with the quote, today we also start our lecture with the quote. So let's see the today's quote. Here is the quote that put the phone down. So not right now you have to put down, but throughout the day you are not playing the game full day. You have to just see the video related the studies, and then you have to write down your homework. No need to play video games on the phone. You have to just use the phone throughout the studies only, not for the games. Your parents give the phone for the study only, not for playing the game. So students, you have to put the phone down after completing the study. You are not using your phone so much, because if you are using your phone so much, your eyes will damage. So you have to use your phone for the study use only. Whenever you complete your study, just put down the phone. And my meaning to say, after completing your study videos, after completing your homework, you have to put down the phone. So as you know that we are starting our lecture with the previous topic. So today we are continued the chapter number 7. And the name of this chapter is a chapter number 7, multiplication. Today we are going to complete this chapter with the textbook exercise. So today, first of all, we are doing the revision of the previous topic, and then we will move to the last topic of this chapter. So first of all, let's do the revision of the previous topic, and then we will move to the next topic of this chapter. After completing this chapter, your fair book must be a complete till the chapter number 7. I am sending you the PDF of this chapter number 7 after completing this chapter, and also a PDF I am sending you of the homework of the exercise. I am just sending you into your WhatsApp group. So the previous topic is read the problem and decide whether they can be solved with multiplication or addition. We have to decide after reading the question, this question is a multiplication word problem or a addition word problem. We have to find out some keywords from the question, and then we can decide this is a addition word problem or this is a multiplication word problem. But when we can decide this, if we remember the keywords, so we can easily identify which sum is this, addition word problem or multiplication word problem. So keyword is the most important thing, and in the previous lecture I also taught you the keywords, that some different keywords have some operations, that addition have its own keywords, subtraction has its own keywords, and multiplication has its keyword. But we have to remember the keywords, that which keyword indicates the addition, multiplication or subtraction. We already done the word problem of subtraction and addition, and we also learn the keywords of that operations, addition and subtraction. So we have to use that keywords here. We have to remember the keywords, and by using that keywords we are solving this multiplication sums. So let's see some examples of this, and then we will solve this and decide it. This is an addition word problem or multiplication word problem. So here is some examples for you. Let's see this. Neha had 12 books. Neha had 12 books. He got 5 more books. He had total 12 books he have and 5 books he had. How many books did Noah have in all? So here we are reading the question and we found some numerical information also. 12 and 5. So in all, here in the question we are finding the keyword in all. So here in all indicates the addition. It means we are adding 12 number into the 5. 12 plus 5. We are adding this sum. It means this is the addition word problem. So 2 plus 5 is equal to 7 and 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So we can write down that Noah have 17 books in all. We can write down this way that Noah have 17 books in all. And here I am showing some pictures of the books also. Here is some picture of the books that Noah have 17 books in all. Then here is some examples for you. Next sum for us. An insect has 6 legs. How many legs does the insect have? An insect has 6 legs. Here is the insect. Let's count the legs of this insect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is the insect and this insect has 6 legs. How many legs do 3 insects have? So there are 3 insects, these types of 3 insects are there. So I am writing 3. And each insect has 6 legs. So that's why I am writing 6. 6 3s are 18 and 3 6 is also 18. So students, whenever you do the things, you will get the same answer in the both the position. 6 3s are 18 and 3 6 is also 18. So we can write down the answer this way, that we can say this, that we can write down the answer in the sentence form that 3 insect has 18 legs, and it is a compulsory to write down the answers in the sentence form. Let's see the next one. Neha had 5 toy cars. Neha had 5 toy cars. He got 8 more toy cars. How many toy cars did Neha have in all? So here in all indicates the addition. This is a keyword of the additions. So we have to add 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. How much? So here is 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. You can see this. I am writing the answer here. We have to add 5 number into the 8. He had 5 toy cars and he got 8 more toy cars. So we have to add these two numbers. 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. So we can write down the answer in this sentence format, that Neha have 13 toy cars in all. Here is the question. You can see the last sentence. How many toy cars did Neha have in all? So we can write down the answers this way. Neha have 13 toy cars in all. This way we can write down the answer. And I am showing some toy cars picture here. Hope you like these pictures. Here is the toy car pictures. Hope you like this. Let's see the next sum. How many legs do 5 table have? Here some logic. Here is hiding some logic in this question. We have to find this logic. How many legs do 5 table have? So here I am writing 5. But we have to find that how many legs do 1 table have? Here is the 1 table. Here is the picture of the 1 table. So we have to count how many legs this table have. See this 1, 2, 3 and 4. This table, 1 table have 4 legs, and we have to find how many legs does the 5 table have. So 5 4s are 20. So how many legs the 5 table have? So we can write down the answer that 5 table have 20 legs. We can write down the answer this way, that table have 5 table have 20 legs, and that is the logic that we have to find that how many leg did the one table have. Let's see the next question. Maria collected 11 feathers. Then she found 3 more feathers. She already collected 11 feathers. After collecting the 11 feathers, she got more 3 feathers. How many feathers did Maria have in all? Again, in all. This word indicates the addition. So we have to add these two numbers, 11 plus 3. So here you can see I add this number 11 plus 3. So let's add this number. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. And there are nothing any tens column, so we can write down this 1 as it is. Now we can write down the answers in the sentence format. Maria have 14 feathers in all, and you have to write down these explanation examples into your fair book also. Maria have 14 feathers in all, and now I will show you the picture of the feathers. Here is the picture of the feathers. You can see this. There are some different pictures of the feathers. There are different types of feathers are there available in the picture. Hope you like this feathers picture. Let's see the next one. Now let's do the textbook exercise, that question 2. Read the problem and decide whether they can be solved with the multiplication or addition. After reading the question, we have to decide this is the addition word problem or multiplication word problem. And this is the compulsory to write down this heading into your fair book. Without heading, I will not accept your fair book. So this is the heading, and you have to compulsory write down this heading into your fair book. Now let's see the question number 1. Arun has put stamps on 3 pages of his stamps album. I repeat this. Arun has put stamps on 3 pages of his stamps album. Each page holds 10 stamps. How many stamps Arun put into his album? So here we are finding this each word, and this each word indicates the multiplication. Whenever you found each word in the question, just see this, just fix into your mind. Whenever you find the each word into the question, it is a multiplication word problem. So we have to multiply 3 with 10. So I am writing 3 multiply by 10. So 3 tens is equal to 30, and 10 threes is equal to 30. Now students, let's multiply these numbers. 3 tens are 30 and 10 threes is equal to 30. We can write down the answer 30, and also we can write down the answers in the sentence form. Here is the answer. Arun has put 30 stamps into his album. How many stamps he put into his album? 30 stamps, and I will show you the image of the stamps album. Let me show you the image of the stamps album. Here is the picture of the stamps album. Let's see the next question of textbook exercise. There are 4 children. How many children? There are 4 children. Each has 5 teddies. How many teddies are there in all? So there are 4 children. Each has 5 teddies. How many teddies are there in all? So here is each word you can found. So this word indicates the multiplication. 4 fives or 5 fours. Both in the both case you will get the same answer, 20. So here I am writing the answer 20. So let's write the answer in the sentence form also. Here is the answer in the sentence form, that there are 20 teddies in all. Now let me show you the picture of the teddies. Here is the picture of the teddies. You can see There are some different teddies in the different colors with the different clothes are there in the picture. Now sum number C. Jivika has 4 toffees and Ankita has 5. How many toffees are there in all? So here is in all means addition. We have to add this toffees number. 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. So we can write down the answer. There are 9 toffees in all. And I will show you the picture of the toffees. Here is some picture of the toffees. So now let's see the new topic. Will you add, subtract or multiply? You have to decide you will add, subtract or multiply after reading the question. This is the last topic of this chapter. After reading, we have to decide this is the subtraction problem, addition problem or multiplication problem. But after reading the question. So let's see some example of this and then we will write down the textbook exercise. Here is some examples for us. Let's read this. Josh had 16 marbles in his collection. I repeat this. Josh had 16 marbles in his collection. He lost 7 marbles. From this 16, he lost 17. How many marble does he have now? From the 16 marble, he lost the 7. It means cut. From the 16 marble, he cut the 7 marbles. So, we have to do the subtraction in this word problem. This is the subtraction word problem. So, we have to cut 7 from the 16. So, here is the ones column, 6 minus 7. But this 6 is a small number and 7 is a bigger number. So, we can't cut 7 number from the 6. So, we have to cut the 6 number and take the 10 numbers from the tens column and add into the 6. So, 6 become a 16. Now, you can see this. I am writing the 16 number. Now, we can easily cut 7 number from this 16. How many left? 16 minus 7. Count it. How much? So, 16 minus 7 is equal to 9. Now, this ones column is complete. So, let's move to the tens column. We are taking 10 number from this 110. So, we have to cut 1 from this number. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So, we can write down the 0 here. Now, this sum is complete. We have to write down the answer in the sentence form. He have 9 marbles. Now, this way he can write down the answer in the sentence form that he have 9 marbles now. And now I will show you the picture of the marble. Here is the picture of the marble. You can see this. There are beautiful marbles are there and hope you are playing with it. Now the next question. Megan has 19 seashells. After solving this question, this problem solved, I will show you the picture of the seashells. Megan has 19 seashells. How many more seashells does she need to find to have 25 seashells in her collection? She have to make the collection of the 25 seashells, but she have 19 only. So how many seashells she have to add to make a 25 seashells? It means we have to cut 19 numbers from the 25. Then we will get that how many seashells we have to get. So let's do the subtraction word problem here. 25 minus 19. So here 5 is a small number and 9 is a big number. So we can't cut 9 from the 5. So let's cut the 5 number. Take 10 numbers from the tens and 5 become a 15. Now we have to cut 9 from the 15 is equal to 6. Then we have to cut the tens column, 2 number and cut 1 from it. It means 1. Now 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Now how many seashells she need to make a 25 seashells? So we can write down the answers in the sentence form this way, that she need 6 more seashells to find 25 in her collection. We have to write down the answers this way in the sentence format. And here is the picture of the seashells that we found at the sea side. I hope you like these seashells. These all are the different types of seashells are there. You can see this. There are so many different types of seashells are there. Now let's see the next example. There are 38 books on the shelf. I repeat this. There are 38 books on the shelf. Martha put 10 more books on the shelf. There are already 38 books are there and she put 10 more books on the shelf. And her mom put 4 more books on the shelf. Now here you can see the students. There are 30 books on the shelf and Martha put 10 more books on the shelf and her mom put 4 more books on the shelf. How many books are on the shelf now? So first of all 38. Then she put 10 more books and her mom put 4 more books. So total we have to find out that how many books in all. So we have to add these 3 numbers together. Then we will find out that how many total books are there. So first of all 8 plus 4 is equal to 12 and 3 plus 1 and the 1 number which is carry forwarded, which we will add into this tens column. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 and then plus 1 number which is carry forwarded we will add here. So there are 52 books in the shelf. We can write down the answers this way also. And here I am showing the picture of the books are in the shelves. This is the shelves. Here you can see this is the one shelf, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This shelf is empty. So here is some picture of the bookshelves. So hope you understood what is the meaning of the bookshelf. Now let's see some next example. A bee has 6 legs. How many legs the bee has? One bee has 6 legs. How many legs do 8 bees have? Here is 8. I am writing the 8 because there are 8 bees and one bee has 6 legs. It means 8 6 how much? Or 6 8 you can write down in the both way. 8 6 or 6 8 is equal to 48. So we can write down the answer in the sentence form that 8 bees have 48 legs. We can write down the answer in the sentence form this way, that 8 bees have 48 legs. Then I will show you the picture of the bees. Here is the picture of bees that you can count the legs of these bees. The bee has the 6 legs, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. This bee has 6 legs. So hope you can understood that one bee has 6 legs. Now the next one, question number 3 of this textbook. Let's write down the textbook exercise right now. Tick the correct math sentence and solve it. Will you add, subtract or multiply it? After reading the question, we have to decide this. This is the multiplication word problem, subtraction word problem or addition word problem. But we can decide it after reading the question. Let's start now. Sum number A. So you have to write down this sum into your book. Let's start reading this. Shakti sleep for 10 minutes in the morning. I repeat this. Shakti sleep for 10 minutes in the morning and 8 minutes in the evening. She sleep 10 minutes in the morning and 8 minutes in the evening. And what is the question? Now let's read it. How much longer did she sleep in the morning? Means from the if you are comparing morning and evening, so in the morning how much did time she skip the longer than the evening. In the morning she skip for the 10 minutes and in the evening she skip for the 8 minutes. But in the morning, how much time she skip more than the evening? So to find this time, what we can do? 10 plus 8, 10 minus 8 and 10 multiply and add, subtract or multiplication. What we can do? So we have to put the right sign, we have to tick the right question. So this is the right math sentence. This is the right math sentence. We have to cut the numbers 10 minus 8. Then we can write the find answer, that we can find out the right answer, that she skip in the morning 2 minutes longer. She skip 2 minutes longer in the morning than the evening. We are not write down this much long answer. This is the textbook format also. There are also these types of tables available in the textbook, and also these types of space are there, and we have to write down just 2. This answer and minutes are there only. We have to write down 2 because 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. Now let's see the next one. It is, let's read the question first. Adnan had 10 rupees. How much rupees? Adnan had 10 rupees. He spent 7 rupees. From the 10 rupees, he spent the 7 rupees to buy something. How much money does he have now? So what we can do? 10 plus 7, 10 minus 7 or 10 multiply by 7. What we should do? He have already 10 rupees and he spent 7 rupees to buy something. It means how much money he have now, how much money he left now. So what we should do? We should do the subtraction because he have 10 rupees and he cut the 7 rupees from it. He spent 7 rupees from it. So he have the 3 rupees. Now we can write down the answer this way. If you cut 7 number from the 3, if you cut a 7 number from the 10, you will get the answer 3. If you are spending 7 rupees from the 10, you have just 3 rupees left. So this is the answer, and this way you have to write down the tables and question, and this way the answer. You will write down as it is, as I show you on the screen. This way you have to write down in the fair book. So you will be better understood and your fair book will look very good. Now let's see the sum number. See here. Kishan had 7 boxes of eraser. What is the boxes? Eraser boxes. Kishan had 7 boxes of erasers with 2 erasers in each box. There are 7 boxes and each box has 2 erasers. Now how many erasers are there in all? But as I told you that whenever you found this each word in the question, just do the multiplication only. Whenever you found the each word, just understood this is the multiplication sum. So now what we'll do, where I have to write tick, where I have to put the right tick, here you can see I am putting the right tick here only. 7 multiplied by 2, not a plus 2 or not a minus 2. We have to multiply. 7 boxes are there and there are, each box has 2 erasers. It means what we can write down the answer? Answers we can write down this way, that 14 erasers are there. Now thank you students for watching this video. Now please write down all the things into your fair book. Try to remember the tables. Make a fair book neat and clean. So students, please wait for my next lecture. This chapter is complete now. We will start the next lecture in the we will start the next chapter in the next lecture. So please complete this, all the things, all the exercise of the textbook. I will send you some worksheets also for the practice. Now students, bye bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. for listening me, for watching this. I hope that you can understood throughout the videos and you are not facing any problems. So thank you students.